is up, y'all? Coming at you again with a new story time video. And today I'm gonna be talking about a crazy ass, funny ass story from my freshman year of high school when I got into my first fight towards the end of freshman year. So let me just get right into it. Basically, my freshman year of high school, in the Spanish class, I had this friend who I'm gonna call Tanner. And basically, me and Tanner were boys, right? We became like hella close through the year because we had classes or whatever. And basically the story takes place like right around finals week. So basically like class is out, but and we just have to go to school for our test and we can leave, right? And during finals week, Tim brought his Soren to school. I was like trying to get that. And if you don't know what Soren is, it's like basically like a jewel. So I was like trying to get some of that, right? And I was like, you know what? I don't have a Soren for myself. I'm gonna just snake him and steal that shit. Which I know sounds like really scummy in retrospect, but you know, it happens, right? So basically, what I did was I asked Tanner for the Soren, and he gave it to me. And I was like, "Oh, can I just keep it for today? I'll give it back to you when I see you again." And was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, that's cool." So basically, I took that shit home, and I had no fucking intention of giving it back to them. And I go back to school the next day, and he's like looking for me, and I just fucking go straight home, don't give him it. And then he starts texting me. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna keep this shit. I'm sorry. And he's like hella mad, but he's not doing nothing yet. And basically, like a few hours passes, and then we have another mutual friend from our Spanish class who I'm gonna call Alex. And Alex was like friends with both of us, but he knew like Tanner like way longer than me, so he's like more cool with him. And basically, Alex is just like gassing him up to fight me. He's like telling Tanner that he has to fight me or he's a bitch or whatnot. He has to get his shit back. So basically, because of this, Tanner's like, I'm gonna fight you, bro. Like we gotta fight now. And me being me, like I was down, but at the same time, I never fought anybody at this point. So I'm a fucking pussy, and like Tanner's like way bigger than me, right? So I'm like, fuck, like I can't not fight him, otherwise I'm gonna look like a bitch, right? So basically, we end up like agreeing like a time and place to fight, and everything is good, right? But then like Alex starts DMing me like talking shit to me. He's like, "Yo, bro, you fucked up. I'm gonna come with my boys, and we're gonna stab you and shit." Just talking crazy, basically, acting real reckless, right? So I'm like, okay, if you wanna pull up with hella people, I'll pull up with hella people. So I I call up one of my friends, and he brought all his boys, right? So in total, I bring like some of my boys, and my friend brings his boys, and in total, by the time we get there, it's like 15 people like on my side. And then we agreed to meet at the town center of our city. So I'm walking around looking for him because he said he's supposed to be there. And then I finally see him, and he's only with two other people, and none of them are trying to fight. And then yeah, like basically we start walking over to the grass part of the town center. Alex is talking shit, and me and Tanner are about to run like the one-on-one fight. And basically, I throw the first punch. It's a bitch ass punch. And then like Tanner like just immediately like he tried to punch me back, but he missed. And then he just like tackled me, and he's on top of me at this point. So basically like I'm fucked. The fight's done already because he's on top of me, and he's like way bigger than me, so I can't get out. And then like Alex is like trying to talk shit, and then I don't really know what happens, but then some of my boys start jumping in, and I just remember like getting up, and I look to my right, and like every one of Tanner's friends and himself were getting jumped. I can just see them getting kicked and shit. I was like, holy fuck. So I just got up. Everybody started to run as soon as I got up, basically, and we just like ran to like we ran to like a yogurt shop in the town center, and everybody's just in there chilling. We're just fucking in the AC because it was hot as shit outside. And then eventually, most of the people leave, and I'm only with like two other boys I came with, and we're just chilling there. And basically, we're just talking about it, we're laughing because it was like stupid as fuck, and we decided to go smoke. So as we're about to go smoke, we're walking out, like trying to find a place where it won't be sus to smoke. We see Tanner and Alex and their friend that they were with, and they're like, "Oh no, we're not trying to fight again. We're done. We're cool. We're cool." And we're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." Like we agreed, and we just talked to them for a bit, and we ended up being chill with them like right that night, and we ended up smoking together, and it was like the first time that Alex and Tanner smoked, and we just chilled for like the rest of the night together, like really cool, like immediately after. And the funniest part about it was the Soren that I stole was broken the whole time either way, so it was basically all for nothing. And now, like, to this day, me and Tanner are good boys. So, it worked out in the end. We got a hella funny story out of it. Nobody got really hurt that bad. And I mean, that's the story, y'all. I'm glad you stuck around to watch it. If you fucked with the video, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all that. Peace.